Lord have induced the prophet. I said am I, hopefully I got sound. Have I got sound? Okay. It's weird. I had a note popped up about my microphone. Okay, here we go. Don't be doing that. We good? Okay. And if the prophet is induced to speak anything, I, the Lord, have induced that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand against him and destroy him from among my people Israel. And they shall bear their iniquity, and the punishment of the prophet shall be the same as the punishment of the one who inquired, that the house of Israel may no longer stray from me, nor be profaned any more with all their transgressions, but that they may be my people, and I may be their God, says Lord God. Why are they about to go through all of this hardship they're going to go through? So that they might be his people and he might be their God. Because they're stubborn headed and they don't listen, and God's got to get their attention. He can't bless them until he gets their attention. The word of the Lord came again to me, saying, Son of man, when a land sins against me by persistent unfaithfulness, I will stretch out my hand against it. I will cut off its supply of bread, send famine on it, and cut off man and beast from it. Even if these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they would deliver only themselves by their righteousness, says the Lord God. If I cause wild beasts to pass through the land, and they empty it and make it so desolate that no man pass through because of the beast, even though these three men were in it, as I live, says the Lord God, I they would deliver neither sons nor daughters, only they would be delivered, and the land would be desolate. Or if I bring a sword on that land and say, Sword, go through the land, and I cut off man and beast from it, even though these three men were in it, as I live, says the Lord God, they would deliver neither sons nor daughters, but only they themselves would be delivered. Or if I send a pestilence into that land and pour out my fury on it in blood and cut off from it man and beast, even though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, says the Lord God, they would deliver neither son nor daughter, they would deliver only themselves by their righteousness. For thus says the Lord God, how much more it shall be when I send my four severe judgments on Jerusalem, the sword and the famine and wild beast and pestilence, to cut off man and beast from it. Yet behold, there shall be left in it a remnant who will be brought out, both sons and daughters shall both sons and daughters. Surely they will come out to you, and you will see their ways and their doings. Then you will be comforted concerning the disaster that I have brought upon Jerusalem, all that I have brought upon it, and they will comfort you. When you see their ways and their doings, and ye shall know that I have done nothing without cause, that I have done it. I'm sorry, that I have, let me go back. Verse 23. And they will comfort you when you see their ways and their doings, and you shall know that I have done nothing without cause, that I have done in it, says the Lord God. That's the end of the chapter. Now, a couple things. This is against Jerusalem, which was in Judah. So this is a prophecy of 586 BC when Judah went into captivity. Second, these are the four judgments of God, and they are the first is the famine, the pestilence, the sword. I'm sorry. Uh, what am I missing? Let me go back to verse 14. Uh, I mean, verse 28. I'm usually not this verse 28. Where am I? Verse 21. For thus says the Lord God, how much more it shall be when I send my four severe judgments on Jerusalem. The sword, that's the invading army. In our day, it could be crime, it could be terrorist acts, things like that. But it's an invading army in the ancient world. The famine, because the army would surround the city, cut off the supplies, and people would begin to starve inside the walls of the city, and that would be the famine. The wild beast, that's when in AD 70 there was actually civil war inside the walls of Jerusalem, and Rome surrounded it. It doesn't tell us what was happening here, but people were dying inside that city as the wild beast were committing crimes, and there was cannibalism. There's all kinds of evil stuff going on inside the city. And pestilence, disease. And disease comes from the dead bodies. And then when the city is weakened, the army goes in and takes the city. So that's the four judgments of God, and those judgments are consistent throughout the scriptures. And my friends, they have been consistent throughout world history. So remember what they are: the sword, the famine, the wild beast, and the pestilence. All right. We'll end it there. Next time we'll pick up in Book of Acts in the New Testament. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time here on the C-Files.